Hello, hippie homework. This week I was talking about how we put off looking after ourselves, particularly in a day. So if you look at how busy we are all day, every day, often there'll be a moment in there that we think, oh, I just want a cup of tea. I just want to sit for a little bit. I'd like to go for a walk. When will I get a chance to do whatever it is? There will be guaranteed a little moment in the day where you say something to yourself about what you want to do for you. And do you do it? Probably not. Most of the time we don't. We just keep pushing through to get to the end of the day and then go, oh, well, maybe then I can sit at the end of the day. And so what I'm going to say is it's time to stop. It's time to actually sit there and think, no, I'm going to give to myself. I'm going to allow myself to have this thing. I am valuable enough to prioritize myself. And that's important, because if you prioritize yourself, then the world has to prioritize you back. What you do and give to yourself, you create a circuit of coming back to you. It is part of an abundance cycle of energy. So do it. If you put things off, then everything's going to keep getting put off. And one of the biggest things I give to people as hippie homework when they come for healings is methods of actually valuing themselves. And it quite often is sit for 15 minutes and have a cup of tea, turn your brain off, or go for a walk, or meditate, or whatever it is. Most of the time it's a cup of tea, because that's what I like. But it's small. It is very, very small, and makes a huge difference to your mindset. And if you're in a better mindset, then you can actually help people better, because you're not in a place of resenting. You're not in a place of feeling like you're being denied. You can come to other situations and being of service in a mindset that is of service, not of what's the word? Feeling like you have to. Obligation. It's not obligation. You come to it as, yes, I'm happy to do this most of the time. But, you can do it without that whole resentment and bad attitude about it too. And that in itself brings a whole lot of good energy as well. So this week, every single day, give yourself something. Take a moment to acknowledge you and give yourself what you need in that moment and in that day, to the best of your ability. I get sometimes you can't do it, but even if you have to delay it for a little bit, like I need to sit and have a cup of tea, but maybe you have a deadline at work and you've just got to finish that. We'll finish the deadline and then have a cup of tea. Whatever. Work out a way to give to yourself every single day, maybe multiple times during the day if you can, and not feel like you're taking away when you do that, but rather understanding that you are giving to you and you are giving to everybody else by being a better person and feeling more complete, rested and happier. So have a good week, and I will see you next week.